Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I am back to do another project for the big book of ideas. So I made a prototype here. What I've got is some music paper and some fabric. And the fabric makes a pocket on the front of an envelope. I haven't got this glued together yet. I thought I would open it up and show you that before I glued the pocket together, the envelope together, I stitched around the edge, and now I can glue it together. And then I will explain how I made this. So I'm just going to add some art glitter glue here. Trim is also going to be important. You can add as much or as little as you like. We'll sort of look at that. So this is tea-dyed music paper, and it will go in your journal. Okay, let's get started. So I've got this piece of tea-dyed paper, and the first thing I'm going to do is fold this down. I think I'm going to cut the top off because it's got a lot of pencil and a gold star there. So I'm just going to cut off the top. Measurements are meaningless. Do not let that impact your choices at all. I'm going to be sticking mainly to the size of the scrap that I'm using, rather than the size of the music paper or the finished project. So I'm going to fold this down. I don't know, what's that, 1.5 inches? About 1.5 inches, I guess. And then one side I'm going to fold over about 1 inch. So it's Monday. I hope you're having a great Monday so far. Your week's off to a good start. And then I will fold that just about to that fold there. Okay, now I'm going to grab a piece of fabric. I've got a couple of choices here. I sort of am a fan of these lighter colored ones because you can see the music through it slightly. Okay, so this is a longer one. So I think I'm going to fold the paper right there. Okay. Now, so this rectangle is the full, the front of the envelope that the fabric's going to go on. I'm just going to go around with a pencil in the fold to mark it because I will be sewing from this side. And I want to make sure that I follow that line so that I can get as close to the edge as possible. I might try to hand stitch one as well. Okay, let's do some cutting. The bottom flap doesn't have to be very long. I will just, let's give it 1 inch. I'll save this little bit for some collage later. Okay, now this little square here I can cut out with a little bit of an angle to it. Same here. I think I will get big scissors for this piece. So this one I'm cutting just, a 1/16 of an inch above the fold. Okay, same deal here. A little bit of an angle. This one I'm going to cut right on the fold. Okay. So I'm going to, don't pinch this, just fold this cut edge to this fold here. Okay. And the reason I'm doing that, oh shoot, I'm just going to glue that back, or sorry, tape that back together. This isn't super crispy paper, it's just I got a little rammy there. Okay, to prevent any ramminess, let's get this piece out of the way. So I've folded this edge over to that fold, and I'm not going to pinch it, but I'm going to cut sort of a shallow V. So when it is folded, it's sort of equidistant. All right, now to make sure this is the same angle, I will do that cut. So this is equal. There's some more stuff for, okay. Now, at this stage, we can ink or not ink. I'm going to do a little bit of inking. This is my new favorite ink pad to ink with. Of course, you don't have to do the front where the fabric's going to be. Just a little on the edge there at the top. Looks like I'm slightly off there. Okay. Now, before I glue this on, I want to add a piece of lace to the top. just going to do it with a little glue stick because that will dry faster than fabric glue. I will stitch here. All right, I sewed the lace to the tops of all of them. This one I actually did a little lace, little cheesecloth, and another little thin strip of trim. Sewed that all on, just for something different. I think this is the one that we were doing together. So I'm going to use some fabric glue. Right along that, the fold line there. I'm gonna let that glue dry. Let's do another one. This one will be a lot thinner. So this is only about 3.5 inches wide. So let's grab another piece of music paper. And we'll start off the same way by folding the top down. I could even go that way, and that way the flap would be correct, but I don't think that's what I want to do. So the other one I went to the fold with that side, but because this is only narrow, perfect, 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 perfect. And then the bottom. So I need to cut some of this off. There, I've got a line. Perfect. I'll actually glue it like that. Okay. Fold this in. Don't pinch it. sure that the angle on my flap is the same. I can cut that bit off. Don't need that long. Make sure I have this correct. Still a little long. I'd like to bring that up another ½ inch or so. Don't need this bottom flap so long, so I'll just cut it off where I initially folded it. I do believe that's going to be just fine. You can skip the whole inking part if you're not an inker. I'm going to go ahead and put that pencil line in there again. Come on, glue. Okay, I think I can sew this one now. I'll be back. All right, everybody's sewn now. I'm just going to pull these threads through to the inside of the envelope so that I can tie a knot. That was weird. I'm going to just use this needle, put the thread down because I pulled it out instead of pulling it through. Always have to make sure you see all of the oopses. There we go. He's outside cutting the grass and he came in just huffing and puffing. I thought he was having a heart attack. But it must be super hot outside already. Okay, let's glue this together. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. I can trim the gluey bit off. Trim that a little. There we go. Okay, I'll use my scissors to carefully cut the fabric around. I don't want to accidentally cut into any of the folds. To glue this down. Cute. Just thinking about adding additional embellishment. Those lacy, scrappy strips with the butterflies that we did a couple days ago. Let me grab one. Look, how cute is that? I don't like the yellow so much with this one, but I could for sure. I'm going to put that one on. sure the glue doesn't go through and stick to the other side. So I've just tucked that scrap of paper in there for the time being. Gosh, you're cute. I do like that too. That's perfect. All right. So I made a few more. These ones, I don't think I'll decorate them right away. This one I did hand stitches around. This one might be my favorite. I might put some of this trim on there because it matches. Super nice. Ah, yeah, you're pretty. You are so pretty. And the rest I think I'll just put away and embellish as I need them in my future journals. I also pulled out some ruffle, thinking some ruffle might be nice. Got a little piece of thread here. Where did I put that ruffle I had? And then I had some more of this stuff. Not sure I like that. Not sure. Not sure. Oh, you're cute. You can stay. Yeah, you can stay. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you thought this was interesting. So I'm setting aside these four for future decorating. Grabbing my pin, putting that in the glue before I lose it. And then here's some mostly finished. Hope you like this and you'll give it a try yourself. It's super simple. You don't need to have a sewing machine. You don't need to measure. It just depends on what you've got in your supply. You don't even have to use music paper. You can use plain paper. You can use whatever you've got. So take care. Come on back again soon and we'll do another project together. Bye-bye.